What's up, Indies? I'm going to really quickly just switch over to the group and get some questions that have been popping up lately. I'm sorry I'm late for this, guys. I'm about 8 minutes late. But yeah, I'm just going to go over some common things that have been popping up in the group. If you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments. I'm happy to go over anything you guys want to today. All right, let's see here. What's up, guys? All right. Just pop in any questions or comments you guys might have, and I will be sure to answer them as soon as I gather some questions that have been popping around the group lately. Let's see here. Okay, so Peter asked, I've heard of people having issues posting cover songs on Facebook. Do the same copywriting rules apply to ads? Anyone have experience with this? He said, one of my more popular Instagram posts is a cover performance, which I'm considering using as a video ad asset. Obviously, don't want to put money behind it if there's a chance Facebook makes me take it down. Okay, what I have seen is that if you mention the song and the artist name in a way that's like easily discoverable by one of Facebook's crawlers, then yeah, you're probably gonna get shut down. It's happened to a few indies. I just don't, I mention the artist in some cases, but I don't really specifically mention the songs. What's up, Dylan? Could not take my shirt off. I don't mention the songs specifically. And, you know, you're right. You don't want to put a whole bunch of money into something that's probably going to get taken down. So you're right on the money, Peter. I would not put a whole lot of money behind it, but you can use it to test out your audiences. You can also, you know, gather a little bit of traffic on it or use it as like a pinned post on your page for new listeners. What's up, Peter? Just took care of your question, buddy. But yeah, I wouldn't put a whole lot of money behind a cover just because they're probably going to get better at taking things down as time goes on. Don't make it one of your main video assets, but can be used to further warm people up. Totally could be used as a pinned post to get some more engagement. And then Lewis Tucker was asking about links to permission offers I've set up. Yes, I can give you some of those. Let me just pop those in the comments here. If you guys have any questions you want me to go over, anything you don't understand, just leave it in the comments and I will answer it. No problem, Peter. Okay. All right, this opt-in page is shut down. We took off the opt-in, but here is Dukes' former opt-in page. Here is Nino's current audio trip registration, and then I'm going to also give you the pre-launch audio trip registration in case you want to take a look at that. Yeah, here it is. There you go. And so Lewis Tucker, you got those if you want to check them out for inspiration. I've also been building one for Chris Cannon lately, but that is yet to be finished. It's going to be unveiled soon. And then Callum said, the master course seems to focus heavily on videos. What do you do if you do not have the means to make a decent music video? And I wanted to go over this because a lot of people have been asking, what if I don't have the means to make a decent music video? Listen, every artist gets into it, right? Because there is something, they have some kind of unique spin on their art form. They have some kind of thing to offer, right? So for Nino, he's like a really, really great rapper. Like he raps really, really well. For me, I'm not the most, you know, clean singer ever, but I sing in such a way where people are like, that voice is something I haven't heard before, right? It's very unique. So I'm best off displaying my unique ability candidly on a camera just like this one. I guarantee you it will get you more engagement than the snazziest music video you could possibly produce. If you have a talent, you need to show it to people in a way, in a candid setting, because if I see something impressive happen in the setting of high production value, I'm expecting that to happen. Things with high production value are usually impressive. They have to be by nature. You're not just going to use high production value to show someone not doing something cool. When I see incredible talent in a candid setting, I stop. I'm like, whoa, what's going on? Like if I'm walking around the park and all of a sudden some dude's busting out some awesome talent, I'm going to stop and pay attention. That's why candid videos do so much better than highly produced music videos. So we recommend not worrying about getting a decent music video in place. That's kind of not the point. Okay, so let me move on here. Persia asked, does anybody know how Facebook's algorithm works? Posted a status the other day that got 80 likes but only reached 900 people. Yesterday I posted a picture that got 37 likes but reached 70,000 people with no shares. Yeah, no one knows how Facebook's algorithm works, but we do know that Facebook upranks visual content because it just does a lot better overall. So it's probably because it was an image and the other was just a status. That's probably why it was. If anyone has any questions or anything about the trainings they don't understand right now, I'm going over and clearing up any confusion for the next 30, 40 minutes. So I got your guys' back. Leave comments, leave questions in the comments, and I'll be sure to help you out. But I'm just going to handle a few more from the group. Let's see here. And a lot of people are asking for, a lot of people are wondering like, okay, how much traffic do I run on this video? How much, when should I know how to get people into my mini chat list, how to connect all this? I just kind of want to refresher course that real quick because we're looking at the buddy system again. I pretty much constantly have this up now. I'm always working on it. So until you have something to offer in your affirmation stage, until you have a product, you shouldn't be spending a whole shitload of money getting people onto your videos because you really want to put together the first 5 steps of the buddy system. You want to introduce them with your videos, educate them maybe with your mini chat sequences, sometimes just in the comments section of your videos, sometimes just by them going to your website. You retarget all that attention to get them into your permission funnel. You nurture that relationship, and then you sell your product. It pays for all this marketing. If you're spending a whole bunch of money on these first 3 steps and you don't have a project ready to release or you don't have that all planned out, there's not a whole lot of point to it. So we teach the video view campaign method. The point there is to start getting a feel for which content is working. What's going to be your main video assets? And then when you have a project to release, you can then go, okay, I'm going to spend $400 on this music video because I know it's my best performer. And then I'm going to get them into this mini chat sequence with the whole goal being to build up a little bit of familiarity so that I can get them onto my permission offer experience, right? Or something interesting having to do with the release of your album. It doesn't have to be a permission funnel in the exact way that we teach. You can innovate there. This isn't like, this is all new. So you can totally make little changes here and there to suit your needs. But ultimately you want to get that email address and then you want to spend some time talking to them over a period of time, get to know them better, survey them on how they like it, how they got in there, what they like about your music, talk to them directly, and then offer a product to the people that you've spent all that time building that relationship equity with. So don't just randomly promote videos. That is the first thing we teach because it's how you're going to get new fans from complete strangers. But like we also teach, no amount of exposure is going to help you if you don't have a way to reliably follow up with those fans and lead them to some way of supporting you. Now, the industry's best response for this typically has been get them to crowdfund you, get them to beg for money. We don't do that. We try to develop a product and then we lead them to that product. We have a whole campaign, the whole first 5 steps of the buddy system is supposed to lead them to the product, right? If they buy that, then you've built enough of a relationship with them to where they're like, yeah, I'm going to support your music. I'm going to buy the record. And then you have a customer list and you can focus on developing follow-up products based on what they say that will be cool. Like Nino right now, we're about to offer a membership service literally in the next few days. It's going live. And we're only offering it to his customer list at first. And you know what? It's based all off of what they said would be cool. We didn't think, oh, maybe they'll find this cool. We asked them what would be cool in a digital subscription. Then we built it. So you want to have a path to ROI. So I don't recommend running just a whole bunch of random video traffic. You should spend a little bit of money getting to know which audiences work best, how to drive that engagement, how to be a good steward of a video campaign. And then dial back, be like, okay, what's my project? What kind of experience do I want to unleash on people to kind of change the game and get them onto my email list and really develop a relationship on the front end? And then what is the product I'm going to offer? What's it going to have to do with? It should probably tie into a project release. I don't recommend running just like a bunch of singles for no reason. I recommend having a project to promote something concise and then put it out. And you'll start to see that, okay, well, now I can pay for all the marketing. The marketing is not coming out of my own pocket, so I'm not paying money to grow. I can grow reliably without paying a dime. And then you make money on the ascension phase. Once you have a customer list, you can be like, oh, I just have to email them with the new product that I developed with them, and they want it because we talked about it, right? So that's I wanted to address that because a lot of people are asking, oh, should I run my first video and then run a second video daisy chain to that? Should I use the saved audience or the custom audience? It's like, no. The video you want to run is whichever one does best. You want to save that, and when you have a $400 budget with a project attached to it or a $200 budget with a product attached to it, do that. Run that video only to cold audiences. That can either be a lookalike or a saved audience. Then take your custom audience, the people who watched a certain percentage of this video, and get them into an education phase, whether that be ManyChat, whether you're talking to them in the comments of this video, whether you're retargeting them with opt-in ads, doesn't matter. You want to educate them a little bit on who you are so that then you can serve the respondents of that education phase, like your ManyChat segmented list, an offer for your permission offer saying, hey, I'm about to put out my whole album for free. I want to just give it to you. I'm also going to talk to you about it. I'm going to reveal some things about how it was made that no one else is going to see. It's going to be entirely exclusive to you. Does that sound cool? Yeah? It sound tight? Because I think it sounds pretty tight. And then you get their email address. And then you use the nurturing phase to build that relationship. Give them free value. Send them stuff. Talk to them. And then sell that product. And then okay, the sales here are going to pay for that video. They're going to pay for the ManyChat. They're going to pay for my email list and my website. And that's how you want to run it. You don't want to be out there floating aimlessly, running video traffic with no definable goal. This is all about reliably creating supporting fans. So yeah, that's something I wanted to address and clear up. Anyone got any questions? Anyone need anything taken care of? I've got your back if you do. Oh yeah, welcome to our new members, Adam Fitch, Matt. How's it going, guys? I saw you guys needed some help in the group. I think we addressed that already, so I'm not going to go over it here, but what's up, guys? Okay, and Jack McCarthy asks, what's up, my fellow indies? Here are some results from a video views campaign. Spent $100 running traffic to that cover video I shared a while back. Way stoked on these results. Now what? Should I start running it again and scale? Once again, know if you don't have a product attached. Like if you're just running video view traffic and collecting a custom audience and you have no idea what you're going to do with that custom audience, figure out what that is first. Show the permission offer. Yeah, Sean, I did post the opt-in pages for those permission offers. Dukes is shut down. I don't know if we're running it anymore just because we kind of focus on mainly ManyChat to Spotify with him. But getting people to a show in a city, yeah, that's interesting. Yes, can absolutely help you out there because we did it. It was tight. So hold on. Let me give you some links for this. Nino, what happened with Nino was he got booked by a fan of his who runs a lot of hip-hop shows out in Canada. And Nino doesn't even tour where we live in Orlando, much less Canada. So it's odd, like, okay, we're going to go all the way out to Canada for the first dates behind this album. But let me show you exactly what happened. Go here. So yeah, what we did was we already had Neogenesis running. Neogenesis is one of Nino's best videos so far. It absolutely killed, and it just did very, very well. And we were running it at the time that he found out, oh, I'm going to Canada, and I was supposed to go with him. I was going to get my passport and go with him. That's the link that I just posted to Neogenesis. That's the video. So that was getting up to like 800,000 views or some shit, 700,000 or whatever. And we decided we were going to shut off video traffic on it and just focus on opt-ins for the audio trip for a little bit. And we ended up running another like $100 in traffic, $200 in traffic, where we just targeted alternative hip hop and then Alberta, Canada, which is like a state of Canada. It's like a big, big area. And he was doing 3 dates like all around Alberta. So we just funneled one ad set, $5, I think $5, $10 a day into Alberta and spent another $100, $200 of traffic there. And that created a lot of top of funnel awareness, right? So there's all these new people in Alberta who's like, this Nino West guy is everywhere. Because if you're in Alberta, right, and you've got a bunch of fans who, you know, they all like alternative hip hop, chances are they know each other, right? In Alberta, the alternative hip hop community is probably not a bunch of people who don't know each other. They're probably familiar with each other, at least locally. So all of a sudden, everyone you know and you has Nino's video running in your newsfeed. You might tend to think like this guy's blowing up because you have this like bubble wrap of Nino around you, right? Like you don't live anywhere else where Nino's not running, and you don't associate with people who aren't seeing this Nino West guy. So we just diverted that traffic to that target area, those targeted listeners, for like 3 weeks beforehand. Then, let me pull this up. We started running another ad. You see here, links and resources, great. Yeah, so we started running this ad to everybody. Bam. That just said, hey, we're coming to Alberta. So you got to imagine you're an alternative hip hop fan in Alberta, Canada, and Nino Bless has been like going crazy. You probably talked to your friends about it at this point because every one of them is seeing Nino Bless. And now he's saying, hey, we're coming to Alberta, Canada, right? June 22nd through June 24th. Be there. You know, we have backstage meet and greet passes, all this stuff. And we just ran ads to that. And I believe if you click this Learn More button here, yep, it takes you to the landing page for Alberta, which is now non-functional. But people could buy meet and greets, or they could just buy regular ticketing. We didn't sell a whole shitload of meet and greets, and the promoter told us that's kind of a function of Canada. Like, that's not true everywhere. It's just for Canadians. Like maybe Alberta's a lower income area. They're not really impressed by VIP packaging. But he did sell out almost 2 of those dates. And the promoter was like, I brought out Mac Lethal. This guy has like 50,000 email addresses. He's a huge, like, he's on social media like that. He didn't bring out anyone. And he was like laughing at me on the phone, like, you're not going to be able to get people to this show. And we knocked his socks off, man. We sold like $3,000 in merch. So, you know, it really worked out. So yeah, Stuart, if you want to, what I recommend, just like always, get a great performing video asset in place. Get like your Neogenesis, right? For us, that's like that and Rhyme of the Year 2016, which is another video that did really well, is up around 800,000 views. Those are our weapons. When we need new fans, we just run those videos to the right people. It's not a guesswork anymore. It's like, okay, if we want 1,000 new listeners this week, I would say, yeah, that it was a component of it. Hold on one second. Yes, I will address that. But if we want to say like, oh, we want 1,000 new listeners this week, it's just about running the right amount of traffic on those videos. So get a video asset in place. Get a well-performing video asset in place. It's worth spending $200, $300 on. If you're budget strapped, have a product. Have the entire first 5 stages of the buddy system ready so that you can ROI on it. But if you're not budget strapped, you can use this asset of a video in other ways, like developing tour awareness, then spend the money, man. Get a fucking 500,000 view video. It changes everything. It really does. Like, everyone's impressed in your town. You know, everyone's going to say you're doing great, and you can use it as proof positive when you're going to any new cold audience. So like, yeah, people like us, like we're doing all right. Right? So get a video asset. And then Stuart asked, did that mainly just work because that video was so successful? Yes and no. You know, it didn't have to be 800,000. Could have been 100,000. And we probably would have done just as well because we got to 800,000 with the exact same, for the exact same reason, which was we targeted the right people with the right asset. So the social proof definitely helps. It goes a long way. It was easier, and maybe we wouldn't have like almost sold out. Maybe we would have just gotten to like 75% capacity, right? But it's totally worth it as a strategy. I don't think that if I only had like 100K on a video that I wouldn't try out that strategy. I think it'll definitely work, especially if, like, let's say you go to, like, you're touring Texas. You're going to do a bunch of dates in Texas. And you use your interest targeting or lookalike targeting, and you end up with an audience of like 300K in Texas or, you know, 100K. That's totally worth it because you might get another 100K views just off that audience. So if your targeting's right and your content's right for that audience, then it doesn't matter really how many views are on it. It just definitely works better for social proof. So yeah, I would try it out. I would still try it out. And it's not that hard to get a successful video because, you know, we didn't do anything special. I mean, that video, Neogenesis, that is a 6.5 minute rap song, okay? It is not the thong song. It is not fucking, it's not the latest, you know, Lil Uzi Vert song. It's not easy to understand. It's not unchallenging. It is not palatable, okay? It is a 6.5 minute intense ass rap song. And just running traffic on it, you would never think that we would just blow up to 700,000 views on that. But we did. Great headline, great content, right audience. That was all it was. So it's, you know, just even if it were because of that video solely, that doesn't mean it's out of reach for you, because within $200, $300 worth of traffic, you could have a similar performing video asset. Our second video ever with the exact master course strategy, like after we first figured out, oh, this is how you do it, our second video got to 500K with like a $300 campaign. So goes to show you that, like, you just do it, just do the work. It's worth it. It's totally worth it. And you have great content, Stuart. That band is amazing. They're good. They got a unique sound. They got cool, catchy visuals. So yeah, I highly recommend that you get yourself, you know, try testing out those videos, for God's sakes. You got cool videos. There's no reason to be barred from success by that. So yeah, if anyone's got any other questions, I'd be happy to answer them, Stuart included. You know, feel free to ask another question. What's up, Tyler? Good to see you, buddy. I've heard a lot about you. Cool dude, Tyler, from the band Lustera. Shout outs. Let me peruse the members area real quick. Oh yeah, and then Sean asked to see. Sean, did you, when you said could you show the permission offer as you use for Dukes or Nino? What do you mean? Do you want to see the emails or something like that? Have you been through the permission offer training, Sean? Let me know, buddy. I'm here. I'm out here. But yeah, if anyone has any questions, needs any help understanding any of this stuff, I got your back. I kind of spend most of my day explaining how this stuff works, and it's never, you know, every time I explain it, I gain a deeper understanding of it as well. So I'm happy to go over anything that's already been gone over. The opt-in ad. Okay, got you. Let me pull that up for you. The opt-in ad. So for Nino, we used a link post ad. We actually made a badass trailer that we thought was going to mean all the difference. Oh, let's make a cool trailer for the audio trip. Everyone's going to love it. We ended up paying like $2.50 per opt-in versus with just an image and some good copy, we got like $1.10 for an opt-in. So it goes to show you that it always tests, right? You never know what's going to be what. But let me get you the link post ad, and I'll also get you the trailer that we ran that underperformed so that you have that. Okay, This is the opt-in ad. Boom shakalaka. And then let me get you the trailer as well. If anyone has any questions, comments, or concerns about how all this stuff works, or you want to, you were wondering something, you don't understand anything, no question too small or too big, I got your back. I am here to help for the next half hour. I'm here to answer questions. Approaches work if you just targeted. It does, yeah, it'll work. Let me get to that that question in a second, Stuart. I gotta find this ad. Oh, by the way, I just clipped out Nino. Nino was in a movie. He was in a movie with Tom Sizemore, believe it or not. And I just clipped out a clip of that and put it on Nino's page. If you want to see Nino in his acting debut, he gets like pushed around by some tough guy. Where is this video? Yeah, we worked really hard on this. We really were like, well, let's do a cool, badass trailer